Yep, I am walking backwards. They say that it's good for your back. I believe it. So, let me ask you this. Why are you learning Brazilian Portuguese? Or why do you want to learn Brazilian Portuguese? There's this little phrase that goes, the truth will set you free. And I really do believe that. So, have you ever seen those videos, learn Brazilian Portuguese in 3 months or 6 months, or any language for that matter? So let me ask you this. Do you really believe that? I mean, do you really believe that you could learn Brazilian Portuguese in 3 months or 6 months? My personal opinion, I don't. I mean, for a normal human being with a normal brain, I don't believe it's possible. So, in my personal opinion, it could take from a couple years to maybe 5 years, maybe more, who knows. But if you really start with the truth, and don't get me wrong, the truth might hurt you in the short term. It's raining a little. It's very nice weather here. So the truth might hurt you in the short term, but it will do you a lot of good in the long term. How so? So, whenever you start to learn a language, you reach a plateau really fast, and even obstacles and all of the things that involve learning. And if you accept and sign the contract that it might take you from a couple of years to 5 years, if you start with that, whenever you reach a plateau, when you put in those months and really start to learn it, whenever you reach those obstacles, this truth in the back of your mind will save you, because you will ask you like, why am I not learning? Why am I stuck? What is wrong with me? You will ask you this question, and this truth will tell you that it's okay. I'm a normal human being, and it's not natural for a normal human being to pick up a language and be fluent in a couple months. That doesn't exist. So believe me, stick with this truth. Stick with the 2, 5, 10 years, and you won't be too hard on yourself. And whenever you're learning a language, first rule, I mean, there are a couple rules, but like first one, it has to be fun. If it's not, if you don't enjoy, I mean, I don't mean like you're going to be happy all the time, and it's not that, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be, of course, use the 80-20 principle, the 80-20 rule, or the Pareto distribution. It has to be fun for at least 80% of the time, and 20% of the time it will suck. I mean, it's some things are not fun, but 80% of the time it should be fun. So how do you do that? Pick a subject or pick something that you like or you love. For me, when I was starting learning English, it was like 15 years ago. So I picked the things that I liked. Video games, TV shows, computers, technology. So those were the things that I was into, and that helped me a lot. So forget the grammar, forget the rules, just try to have fun. So if you have a chance, just search YouTube for a name, Stephen Krashen. Try to watch, especially the older videos, the VHS tapes. It's you'll find it. And so he defends this theory, and so the input has to be fun. It has to be something that you enjoy. It has to be comprehensible. Okay, so that being said, forget about this culture of social media and everything has to be fast and easy. Forget about all that, because it will hurt you in your endeavor to learn this language. And back again to the truth. Another thing that you should ask yourself is, why? Like I started, why are you learning Brazilian Portuguese? Because this why will be something that you need to have in the back of your mind to give you energy, to give you the will to do it. Because in the life of I assume that you're an adult or even like you can be a teenager, but everyone has responsibilities, right? So the time for this time that you're going to allocate to learn, it will compete with many things in your life. So usually you're going to devote some time to it whenever you have a free time. But when you do that, maybe it's after work, so you're already tired, you already done a lot of things, and so that's why it has to be fun. Because imagine after a long day of work or doing whatever, but you're tired. So do you really believe that your brain or even your body will want to devote this time? So if it's not fun, it's not going to work. So for this video, that was my message. So I'll see you guys in the comments.